afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever it is where you're from. Just wanted to pop in real quick and do a little quick deck profile. This is the deck that I played in the August uh, Team VSA Battle City Finals, which I got first place in. I've been on this deck for a while, pretty much ever since it came out. Mine's a little different than what most people playing, especially like the lists that have been topping lately, because I play my package. It's a little bit less, yellow good stuff dot deck, a little bit more aggressive in the early turns. But if you don't know what it is, this is the yellow Turles. It is permanent. If a Turles Crusher Core card in your battle area be placed in its owner's drop area by one of your skills, it's sent to the owner's warp instead. That really only affects like if you're playing the green stuff from the old Turles deck, but it is what it is. Auto, when this card is placed in your leader area, play one Tree of Might Divine Roots from your deck with two markers on it, which is Unison. Auto, when this card attacks, draw a card. Awaken in your life is at 4 or less, or you have 3 or more life face up. You may draw 2 cards and flip this card over. On the back, it has the same permanent. Also, auto, when it attacks, draw a card. It also has activate battle once per turn. Spirit boost 1 for 1 yellow. You can either, if you have 2 or more cards face up in your life, you can give this card plus 10,000 power for the battle. Or you may choose one Fruit of the Tree of Might in your hand and discard it. If you do, activate the activate battle skill on it without paying its cost. So you can pay Spirit Boost 1, pay 1 yellow, and give your dude plus 20k in double strike. Then the Unison, the Tree of Might Divine Roots that comes out permanent. The permanent is this card can't attack. Auto, if your leader is a yellow Crusher Core card, when your leader card attacks, you may choose one Turles Crusher Core card in your hand and add it to your life face up. If you do, use one face up Turles Core Crusher card from your life in a combo. That comes into play because most of the Crusher Core stuff, actually, you get to free play it if it's a combo from your life. The +1, if your leader is a yellow Turles Crusher Core card, at the start of your opponent's turn, flip one of your life face up. -2, add 1 extra card with an energy cost of 1 and Tree of Might in its card name from your deck to your hand, and then shuffle your deck. I play a bit of the Crusher Core package, one because it gives me an ability to be really aggressive in the early turns, and then also allows me to Turbo Awaken, which comes in really effective. I played against 2 aggressive red decks in the finals, or in the top cut, and because of that, I was able to, on both turns, I was able to awaken on like 7 life, and it made it a little bit harder for them to mess with me. So I play 4 Turles, Power of the Tree. Auto, if your leader card is a yellow Turles Crusher Core card, when this card is played from your hand, you choose 1 Crusher Core card in your hand, add it to your life face up. If you do, add 1 card from life to your hand. Good way to Turbo Awaken. Auto, limit 1 Spirit Boost 1. If your leader is a yellow Turles Crusher Core card, when this card attacks, it gets plus 1,000 power for the battle, then you use up to 1 face up Turles Crusher Core card in your life in a combo. And then the free play guys are the Amon, Power of the Tree. It's an auto, if your leader is a yellow Turles Crusher Core card. At the end of the battle in which this card was used in a combo from your life, play this card from your drop area and then flip one of your life face up. Again, this guy and the other one, the Cacao, which I'll get to in a second, is your way to get yourself Turbo Awaken. And then also I play 4 of these because it's got the auto Spirit Boost 1. This card is played. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode. Energy cost 4 or less and KO it, which can come in really relevant, especially against those early aggressive decks. Play 3 of the Cacao, Power of the Tree. Same thing, if it's a combo from your life, you can play it. And then when it comes in, you flip on your life face up. It's also got the activate main. You choose 1 Tree of Might Divine Roots in your Unison area and place this card underneath it and add a marker to the chosen card. Which can really help out later on, if somehow your Unison gets wiped out or, you lose it or something like that. You can, you play it, get it back out there, you use this guy to get some more markers on it. I play 3 of the Raisin, Power of the Tree. Mainly because against certain decks, I might want to throw the blocker out there. Plus, it gives me one more thing that I can put in my life to combo out and get the other guys out that are a little more important. He also has an auto where when he's played, he can go and search the lack save, but I don't play in there, so it doesn't really matter. I play 2 of these Diaz, Power of the Tree, mainly because actually, he's got barrier, and the permanent is if this card is in rest mode, your opponent can't attack Tree of Might Divine Roots, which can really help out. But the main reason I play is because the activate main, Number one, you play a yellow if your leader is a Turles Special Core card. You can play this card from your hand and then play one Tree of Might Divine Roots from your deck or drop area with a marker on it. So if somehow it gets removed or something like that, you can just pay one and put it right back out into play. And then again, like that, and then get the cacao out and get it up to like 3 markers on the turn it comes out. I play 4 of the Raisin and Lactase Twin Teamwork. It's Energy Exhaust Counterplay. If your leader card is a Turles Structure Core card, play this card, and the battle card being played is played with its skills negated for the turn. So Cold Bloodlust, for those who remember what it is. Permanent, if your leader is a Turles Structure Core card and there are 3 or more life face up between you and your opponent, negate this card's Energy Exhaust skill in all areas. And then if your leader is a Turles Structure Core card and it's your opponent's turn, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 1. So it's a free charge, and then you can, it only costs 2 on your opponent's turn, so you pay 2, Cold Bloodlust something. I pay 4 of the Vegeta Proper Transformation. Blocker, counterplay, you can't activate the counterplay skill on the other cards for the turn. The battle card being played is played in rest mode, then play this card. And then the permanent, if you have a yellow unison card with 2 or more markers on it, you can activate the counter skill from your hand without paying its energy cost. So here's where things get a little bit different. I only played 2 of the Mecha Frieza. Mainly because a lot of people are, like I've seen, that will still tend to continue to push in. Also because I only have 2 of them. But it's counterattack, negate the attack, and play this card. Permanent, if your leader is yellow and your opponent has 2 or more energy, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 1 for each yellow extra card in your energy and drop area. Auto, when this card is played from your hand, each time your opponent would attack with a non-unison card, and this, excuse me, with a non-unison card this turn, they must choose 1 card in their hand and in active mode, and 1 of their cards in active mode, and switch it to rest mode. Alright, I'm messing everything up. But I also play 3 Forbidden Power. Counterattack, if your leader card is yellow, your opponent can only attack with battle cards 1 more time for the turn. If your leader card is yellow and it's your turn, you choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and switch it to rest mode, and then choose 1 of your yellow cards, and it gets plus 10,000 power for the battle. I play 3 of the Vegeta Final Flash. Activate battle, if your leader card is yellow, choose up to 1 of your leader cards or battle cards, it gets plus 15,000 power for the battle. Auto, if all your energy is yellow, when you activate this card, choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and negate the skills for the turn. I played 3 of the Romley Gods Black Maya. Activate battle, if your leader card is yellow, choose 1 of your cards, and it gets plus 10,000 power for the battle. And then choose 1, if it's your turn, choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO it. If your opponent's turn, draw a card, then choose 2 of your opponent's battle cards and switch them to rest mode. 2 of the Frieza's Army Reinforcement, token negate, counterattack, negate the attack, and then play Frieza's Army token with 10,000 power and gain blocker. 1 Power of Super Saiyan, counterattack, negate the attack, permanent. If you have 1 or more mono yellow energy in active mode, you can activate the activate battle skill without paying its energy cost. And activate battle is you draw 1 card, switch 1 of your opponent's battle card or unison cards, and switch it to rest mode. So I play 3 of the SS2 Gohan Z Fighter and Power 3 Blocker. Auto, if this card has 4 more markers on it, when this card is played, choose up to X of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, ignore a barrier, or X is the total number of yellow unison cards in your drop area and KO them. Plus 1, draw card. Minus 3, choose 1 of your leader cards. This card and the chosen card get plus 5,000 power to the end of your opponent's next turn, and this card gains triple attack for the turn. Super combos. I play 3 of the Krillin Moments Before Comeback. It's just a 4 or less, bottom 1, draw 2. And I play 1 of the Skill Still Chili. Super combo. When you combo with it, you can rest a leader or unison card, which could sometimes be pretty relevant. I play 2 of the Frieza Divine Transformation. This is really, really good, especially against like blue matchups, but it's really good against anything. Deflect Double Strike Blocker. Permanent, this card can't be removed from your battle area by your opponent's skills. Auto, if your leader card is yellow, when this card is played, choose all of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, KO them. Then flip 1 face-up card in your life face down. At the end of turn, switch this card to active mode. Auto, once per turn, when your opponent activates a counterattack skill, choose up to 2 of their cards, switch them to rest mode, and they can't be switched to active mode until the end of your opponent's next turn. I play 2 Fruit of the Tree of Might. Activate battle. If you're the part that matters is you play it off the backside of your leader so that you can give your something plus 20k, and if it has Turles in its character name, it gains double strike. I play 1 Turles all too easy, mainly because I had a buddy of mine who wanted to play yellow, and I ended up trading the rest of the ones that I had, so I only have 1 left when I have the deck together. But double strike, when this card is played, choose one of your opponent's battle cards and rest mode KO it, and then choose one. You can either draw a card or choose one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO. So you can either KO 2 things in rest mode or KO 1 and draw a card. And then I also, since I was playing the green-yellow, I played 1 Topo, Mortality Surpassed. It is Barrier Energy Exhaust Successor for 1 green, 1 yellow. Auto, when you play this card or it's placed in your drop area from the battle area by a skill, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, ignore Barrier, and negate that card's skills, then KO it. Which I thought was pretty relevant, being able to, pay 2, KO something, ignore Barrier, and if your opponent does decide to remove it, you get to KO something else, ignoring Barrier. Plus, it's a 25k attacker with Barrier, which seemed pretty good to me. I played 1 Scientist Fu, Overwhelm 7 for 1. Double strike, when you play this card, use an Overwhelm, draw 2 cards. Just, an Overwhelm, way to try and close the game out later. I played 1 extra copy of Tree of Might Divine Roots. So that way, if I go into Gohan and this goes into the drop, somebody gets rid of Gohan, I can, Diaz, go get this line of the deck and go there. For the SCR, I chose to play Mira, Diabolical Fusion. Ultimate Dual Attack Blocker, Empower 3. Auto, when your opponent attacks, switch this card to active mode. With a -4, activate main, choose all your opponent's battle cards from rest mode, ignore Barrier, and KO them. Then choose up to 2 of your opponent's cards and switch them to rest mode. This card gets plus 15k power and double strike for the turn. So, being able to play it out, wipe the board, roll it down, and get a 40k dual attack double strike was pretty good. Guys, let me know what you think about the deck. I know it's a little bit different than what most people play, but it seems to have been working out pretty well for me. I've been doing pretty good with it. But let me know what you think. I'll catch y'all later.